Hello, good day to you. Okay, so I put up a review in yesterday, yes, about one of our members in the online fertility community. So if you are trying to conceive and you are still on my page and you've not joined the online fertility community, you should take advantage. A lot of women have been getting pregnant, of course, with the help of God and natural therapy. It's been working out fine for them. So I put up a little note about the role of cervical mucus, that if you're trying to get pregnant and you're not seeing the cervical mucus, then it's something you really want to look into. And I've got quite a lot of DM of people asking me that, so how can I help them revive the cervical mucus, the what really is this cervical mucus of a thing about. So I'm going to briefly I'm going to briefly be describing what the cervical mucus should look like when you're trying to get pregnant. The main function of the cervical mucus, and of course, why you really need that cervical mucus for. So, if you're trying to get pregnant, it's of course, some women ovulate. You use ovulation testing strip. If you're ovulating and you're not seeing your cervical mucus, then you really want to check and you want to boost your cervical mucus. So ovulating is not enough to get pregnant. You really need the cervical mucus. Of course, ovulation is going to push the egg from the ovary to travel into the fallopian tube to be fertilized by the sperm. But you need your cervical mucus to aid the movement of the sperm to the fallopian tube. So if you're not seeing that mucus, it's not a good thing if you're trying to get pregnant. So when you get into your fertile period, let me use 28 days as an example. I know I've talked about ovulation before, sex timing. Maybe I will do another video about it again. So for someone who runs a 28-day cycle, your period runs from day 1, that's the day the blood starts coming out, to let's say day 4, day 3, day 4. By the time you are getting into your day 9, your cervical mucus begins to change. You see, after your menses that you've done spotting, you begin to see this milky like mucus, like white. It's milky, it's sticky. Yeah. So after then, by the time you get to day 9, day 10, the cervical mucus begins to change in preparation for ovulation. So when the cervical mucus, so you see, by the time you get into your day 9, day 10, you begin to see a very stretchy. When you put the cervical mucus in your fingertip and you do like this, it becomes stretchy, like egg white. Not the way egg white is. It becomes stretchy. Yes, it becomes really stretchy. And that's an indication that, number 1, you're fertile, you're in your fertile period, and you're going to be ovulating. So if you're using a test strip and you're not monitoring your body to know whether you're ovulating or not, and it is a test strip you're using and it's showing that you're ovulating and you're not seeing the cervical mucus, then you really need a natural treatment to boost your cervical mucus. So you see, when the mucus is in place, when you have sex from then till the day of your ovulation, it is that mucus that is going to carry the sperm. It aids in motility of the sperm. So it's going to carry the sperm. It's going to help the sperm travel. So it's going to help the sperm travel to the fallopian tube to fertilize the egg that is going to be coming out on the ovulation day. The day the egg is going to be released from the ovary to travel to. So once the sperm sights the egg, it runs to meet the egg. So you see, if you are not having adequate, so you need adequate cervical mucus in you to aid motility. So when your husband drops the sperm into you, and there's nothing aiding that sperm to the fallopian tube, so you see that there's an issue on ground that really needs to be addressed. So so some people might be ovulating, they've done tests and nothing seems to be wrong with them, but you do test and then of course they tell you you're ovulating and you're like, oh, nothing is wrong with me. So your cervical mucus, have you checked it? If you're not seeing cervical mucus, you really need treatment. So you can sign up for cervical mucus therapy. So see, boosting your cervical mucus as a woman if you're trying to conceive is really, really, really important. So you can slide into the DM to order for the cervical mucus boosting kits, and of course it also comes with a free recipe therapy for that you can take along with it as well. So it's really, really important that as a woman you must have adequate cervical mucus so that you can help your husband push the sperm to the fallopian tube. So it helps the sperm to travel fast, travel well. So when you the what is it called? So when the cervical mucus is not adequate, there could be problem. So yes, you can sign up to my YouTube channel to watch a lot about fertility, learn a lot. You can join our online fertility community by clicking in the link in bio, and our consultation is not free. For the online fertility community, we have the VVIP package, we have the silver package for 40s and above, and then those who really, really have strong underlying issues when it comes to infertility. We have the general online fertility, so you can tell us the one you want. You want a one-on-one therapy, you want a group therapy, whichever one you want, it's all for a token. Thank you and have a lovely day. Hope I've been able to address for everyone coming to my DM to ask me about the cervical mucus. We'll be posting lots of reviews. We have lots of reviews of people who have not, because we'll be posting only pregnancy testimony. So we start posting a lot about people in the online community who have started seeing their ovulation, lost menses restored, amenorrhea gone, dysmenorrhea gone, ovulation